M&Co has been an iconic Scottish brand and a welcome presence on our high streets for decades. While I acknowledge the M&Co brand will be retained by AK Retail Holdings, jobs in stores are set to go by Easter. This is a devastating blow for nearly 2,000 employees of M&Co throughout the UK, including around, I understand, 600 in Scotland, and those at the HQ in Renfrewshire, which is also set to close. I know from my own experience, and the Minister will as well, these workers have provided a friendly and helpful service to their customers over many years. If any other industry was to lose this many jobs, the Scottish Government would rightly be all over it. Retail should not be any different. As my Labour colleague Katie Clark has suggested, are the Government considering setting up a ministerial task force to support these workers and lessen the blow of this devastating news?
Minister.
Can I thank Mr Bibby for his supplementary and echo his sentiments in recognising the tremendous workforce at M&Co. I have given an undertaking I am happy to consider any proposals for further action that the Scottish Government can take. With regards to a task force specifically, given that task force often respond in a place-based manner, given the disparate nature of the workforce across multiple sites, a task force in itself might not be the best means in which to respond. However, I do not want to preclude any options at this stage, and I am more than happy to meet with the member and Ms Clark as well to discuss in further detail what action could be taken.
Neil Bibby.
I thank the Minister for that answer. I have to disagree. I think because of the disparate nature of the workforce right across many communities in Scotland, I think that reinforces the need for such a task force. The workers at M&Co have demonstrated excellent customer care skills and need our support to find other employment. Stores like M&Co have been the lifeblood of our town centres for decades, but high street retailers are struggling to survive against unfair competition with the online giants, rising energy costs and customers struggling in a cost of living crisis. There are 9 M&Co stores alone in the west of Scotland, and the Minister will be well aware of the stores in Johnston and Paisley. In addition to helping the workers affected,
must have a question, please.
In addition to helping the workers affected, what new action will the Scottish Government take to reverse the economic decline of our town centres?
Minister.
I can again thank Mr Bibby for his supplementary. He very eloquently outlined many of the systemic challenges that our retail sector is facing, from changing consumer habits to the growth of online. We are taking a range of action through our industry leadership on retail, which is taking forward our retail strategy. We are taking forward our Town Centre Action Plan. Indeed, I am co-chairing the first meeting of the Town Centre Action Plan Forum with COSLA tomorrow. And we are also taking forward our proposals around community wealth building. Next week, we will adopt formally the National Planning Framework 4, which embeds the Town Centre First principle, which will help to ensure that we see a greater concentration of economic activity in our town centres. One way in which that will be supported is by having more of a population in our town centres. Increasing that density of population in our town centres is absolutely vital to secure the demand for local services, including retail. I would also say that, while extending an invitation to discuss with the members the specific challenges around M&Co and the immediate response, I am also happy to engage with the members, and any member for that matter, more generally, in how we ensure that Scotland has a thriving retail sector for years to come.